Tell me!
Yeah, well, you see, this isn't exactly my field. What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator?
Oh, I figured it out myself, and I think the glove was holding it open.
Oh,
Maybe something like jam the electronic system.
something jammed the sensor. Say, there's something else that seems out of place in this video.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah, me too.
Got to be another clue somewhere in the footage.
Yeah.
Very well, let's inspect the video once more. The locker wasn't locked. Mr. Wright, please point out the cause for this.
Okay.
Oh, fast forward to
Fast
the part
forward to
where
when he opens it up. And then pause it right when we see the glove.
Boop. I'm ready.
Let's go back a little bit. There it is, right there. Okay, right when it's like airborne and shit. You ready? Present. Take it. Just take it. Just fucking take it. Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the part I showed you earlier. Look at it, fucking creepy.
Bum 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 bum.
I didn't even have music this time.
Bum, me either.
Freaking scary.
Bum, bum, that's what I'm doing. Bum, 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 there it is!
What's this? Something white fell out of the locker.
Ew.
But sir, it's been my experience that things fall out when doors are opened. Often fall out and roll great distance. Oh.
Listen, make it shut the fuck up. We can't be sure that item was in the locker to begin with.
What do you mean?
The sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door?
Inserted?
Yeah, like, you know, but in it.
I don't understand.
In between, old man, come on. Come
What
on.
do you-
You know how you insert TP between your butt cheeks?
No.
Okay. Well, this white thing here wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor!
Oh, I understand now, sir. It's just like my tie.
No.
2 out of 3 times it gets stuck in the door when I get out of my patrol vehicle, sir.
You're
Instead of the door closing, my tie just...
But the object would have been extremely thin to fit in the door.
Not only that, it would also have to block electrical currents. It would need an insulator.
Because it's a rubber
Yes.
glove.
An insulator, but at the crime scene.
There just might have been something that fits that description.
But, sir,
I think I finally got this figured out.
Very well. Will the defense please present the relevant evidence? What was the insulator that was stuck in the locker door?
Take that! I found this near the locker. It's a, thin rubber glove.
But we can't be sure it was the victim's locker.
It has a tag that says L-Cell 9 incident. This video seems to depict the victim opening the locker. But that isn't the case. The lit lamp attests to this. On the day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker. Is this not so, Officer Mickey Butt? I call him Mickey Butt.
sir, it would appear so, sir.
Order! 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 So we are to believe then the victim whom this witness Stabarino in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman? Objection! Do not be misled, Your Honor. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
The defense merely demonstrated that possibility and nothing more. The victim in the video was indeed Bruce Goodman. The prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this.
What?
Officer Meekins, please testify about this.
Got his face.
Sir, me, sir. I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir. Oh, you mean that, sir? Of course, sir.
Is this just jokes?
Very well, begin your testimony.
Look forward to your testimony, Mickey Butt.
There's one other thing that proves the man was the detective, sir. To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card. When an ID card is inserted, there's a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective had used his card.
We have report that he was filing out a missing card.
An ID card record. I see.
I have the ID card record right here, Your Honor.
Yeah, we got one too, Dick.
The ID used at 514 is that of the victim.
Yeah, he didn't have it. God.
Just before the crime. Yes, without a doubt, this is the victim's ID.
Oh, you're right.
However, one thing does strike me unusual. Several hundred cases should have been due for transfer. Why were there just so few people using this room?
This particular evidence room was used only for storing certain special cases.
Special cases?
Extremely violent cases involving police staff. Just hearing that makes my hair stand on end.
Me too, although it doesn't make much of a difference.
There's only a few cases up for transferal there, and most were cleared up by noon.
Right, I see. Now let's move on with the cross-examination.
Okay, fine. I want to go look at the note. I want to see what time that thing was being filled out at. Let's see. Where was that? Goodman's
It was on the
last
same
item
day of
report.
the murder.
Does it give you a time though, or no?
Okay.
No,
But even
just
then,
just a date. That'll
Right.
still be good enough though.
Well, yeah, think about it. He had to make that report when he was alive.
Yeah, before he died. Alright, so let's see. To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card. I'll just press on that part. One must use their ID card. Oh, they... Is that card hanging from your neck one of these ID cards?
Yes, sir. This card right next to my cuff, sir. I keep it here so I won't ever forget it.
But what if someone were to steal it from you, keeping it out in the open like that?
Maybe I shouldn't wear it around my neck.
Yeah.
Remember when I said said 2 out of 3 times my tie gets stuck in the car door? When I get out, well, the remaining time my ID card gets stuck.
Christ.
Instead of the door closing,
Maybe I should just leave this one alone.
At any rate, each police officer has only one ID card. Both the police department and the prosecutor's office can attest to this.
Please proceed with your testimony.
Can we just straight up present that the thing right there on the one must use your ID card? Present the lost numbers record thing? Or would that be a bad idea?
Check the next statement, actually.
When ID card is used, there's a record of it. So press that.
Wait, which one?
When an ID card is used, there's a record of it?
No,
Yeah.
not that one, but the next one.
Oh, the next one after that. At the time of the crime, the detective had used his card.
He couldn't have. He didn't have his card.
That's where we'll press it. Or we'll present the card then. Present
Okay.
the missing item. We won't even have to fucking press it because we already fucking got
The
this shit.
missing
Goodman's
report?
Yep, Goodman's lost item report.
Okay.
Present. Objection. That's it, straight up. It worked. Wait one fucking moment, Officer Mickey Butt.
I'm not good at waiting, sir.
You're gonna have to. Because I have the victim's ID card right here. I found it at this crime scene. You know, the one where he died?
That makes sense.
Yeah, I know, right? But when I say crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present. It's a very important clue regarding the victim's ID card.
Lost item report? It's only half completed.
But it shows that Detective Goodman had lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out this report.
Let me guess. You believe this something is his ID card, right?
Can't say for sure, but there's a pretty high probability, Edgy Butt. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card.
I carry my card.
Oh, cool.
Order! Order! So now, what does this all mean? I don't get it.
I'll explain to you, Judgy Butt. It can only mean one thing. It doesn't require much thought, really. The man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his frickin' ID card.
Whoa.
Yep.
Order! 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 Does the prosecution have a response?
I have only one thing to say to the defense.
What?
Bravo, Mr. Righto-Butt.
Johnny?
Allow me to summarize the defense's argument. At 5:15 p.m. on the day of the crime, the man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman. There are two grounds to support this. First, the locker in the evidence room was already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card.
Oh my gosh.
Am I correct thus far, Mr. Righto-Butt?
Yeah. What are you up to right now?
That being said, we must inevitably arrive at this single conclusion. If the victim in the video is a fake, then the murder in the evidence room is also a fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instant of the murder.
That is... Well, I guess that's right.
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Only moments ago you seemed content at pointing your finger around.
Hey, listen, you love pointing yours, I just don't point mine sometimes. Jeez, this isn't good, though. I don't know, always pointing at your head.
Well, it seems you finally realized exactly what's gone to such lengths to prove.
Explain yourself, Mr. Edgeworth.
The defense has already done the explaining for me. The victim in the video is a fake, which means the murder did not take place at the police department at 5:15 on the day of the crime. So the real crime could only take at one place, the underground parking lot at the prosecutioner's office. The murderer being Miss Lana Skye, the defendant. The evidence is compelling.
Oh.
A trustworthy witness observed the moment of the defendant use the murder weapon.
Oh, we fucked ourselves, didn't we?
Thanks for that.
He fucked himself, yeah.
I didn't realize we were fucking ourselves.
Thanks for proving my point.
I knew that testimony was way too shabby. It was all a trap from the beginning.
The activity in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered. Who exactly was the victim Officer Meekins encountered, and where did the person disappear to? However, this trial's purpose is to examine only the murder of Detective Goodman.
Just so, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, you have to do something else, Lana! You have to get my sister!
What do I do? What are we supposed to do? You're so father's mess. Oh my gosh, I gotta lose the court records.
You better start throwing objections around.
I know. I know, but I need to know what to object to.
Doesn't matter, just start yelling.
That's not how this works.
Well, there's also that thing about Marshall's glove that I'm sure we just throw out there for no reason.
What?
We found Jake Marshall's fingerprints, remember?
Oh,
Wiped around blood. Just object and say that.
are you sure?
I don't even know.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna object and just hope. I'm gonna object and believe in the spirit of justice.
Do it.
Objection. One moment, Your Honor.
What now, Mr. Wright? Don't tell me you're objecting to what you just proven.
Of course not. But I almost walked right into the prosecution's trap.
What are you talking about?
The cross-examination has proven one thing and one thing only. The security video did not show the actual murder. Because it sucks.
I'm surprised no one's questioning why fucking Detective Goodman just decided to be like, hey, fuck you!
However, it cannot be said that it is unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. Oh. Specifically, large amounts of blood traces were found in the evidence room. The defense demands further examination into the truth of the matter.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
if this court were to examine this further, would other witnesses will be necessary? Is the prosecution prepared?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. The prosecution considered the incident at the police department to be unrelated. We have not prepared any other witnesses for this incident.
Oh my god. This just might be my chance. Time to call a certain Texas Ranger to the stand.
Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Walker. Your Honor, the defense would like to request a specific witness.
Oh, whom do you have in mind?
Someone we have reason to believe knows the truth. The truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room.
The prosecution requests to hear this person's name before deciding whether or not to comply.
Very well then, Mr. Wright. This person whom you would have testify, what is his or her name?
Jake Michelle.
Jake Michelle.
Take it. Officer Jake Michelle.
Why him?
I can't let him know everything just yet. He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say.
The prosecution agrees to the defendant's request.
Thank you.
Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony.
I agree.
Fortunately, he works in the police department. We shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes to prepare.
Very well. The court will take a 30-minute recess while the witness is subpoenaed. Will the prosecution please prepare the witness during this time?
We will, Your Honor.
Court is in recess.
Yeah, and we're gonna go see about that one snitch who always rats to the old lady teacher. I hate that kid, Randall. Ugh.
Dude, let's break his fucking knees.
Yeah. February 24th, 11:32 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 2.
There's no stopping you, is there, Mr. Wright?
Huh? Well, yeah, pretty much.
You called for Jake Marshall. It seems you figured everything out.
Well, I haven't figured anything out really, but I can bluff it.
What? You're the one who knows everything.
Emma,
You always know everything. Why don't you just tell us? Mr. Wright is trying his hardest to protect you.
I don't recall ever asking for his protection.
How can you be so cold? Don't you trust this? Don't you trust your sister?
Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals.
Nah.
I want to do it too.
Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later.
Bye. Oh, Detective Gummy, get back here, silly.
You got a lot of nerve, pal, making a detective run around while on duty. And on top of it, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. Sorry, detective. You better be, pal. Hey, shit, hey.
Jesus.
I didn't see you in there, Miss Sky.
I was his #1 fan.
That's okay. So have you brought what I asked? Oh, I'm Santa.
Jesus.
You mean this, right? My apologies, detective. Due to my present circumstances, I was forced to use Mr. Wright's name when making my request.
That's a cool name, I don't blame you.
Never in a million years would I have thought it was you who asked me. Could I bother you to bring me the SL9 incident files? I'll need them by noon. Talk about crazy.
The SL9 incident?
But Lana, that's...
I thought Mr. Wright might need them, so I had them brought here. Here, you might do well to read them.
Dude, it's like a fucking like Harry Potter book times 4.
Shoves them in your hand.
Jesus.
Like, take these, read it all. Now.
I can't believe you, the chief prosecutor, were a witness in that case.
Miss Sky was a witness. I received a fucking novel.
Take it from me, you don't want anything to do with serial murders.
Oh, well, I agree with you.
Oh, what? Now that I brought you your stuff, you're just gonna ignore me?
Emma, but why?
Why is my name in
What
here?
the fuck?
What?
Why is your name in here though?
Name's in here, I don't know. Useless unless... So it could be... La, this is so nice. Is that...
That's the classification number the police filed it under. The Hudson River, 2 years ago. The rest of the world knew it as the Joe Dark killings.
Joe Darka. No, that's over with. No!
Emma, wait!
No!
Wait! Oh, damn, she ran
No!
away.
You know what? I just remembered I gotta be somewhere.
No!
Later, nerds.
Jake Michelle, Angel Starr, Damon Gann, Miles Edgeworth. Not to mention Lana and Emma.
No!
Everyone involved in this case is connected to those killings 2 years ago. This can't just be a coincidence.
Knowing you just might be able to figure it out. Time to get back to the trial, Mr. Wright. Best of luck.
I'd better take a good look at this file. Yeah. Skim read that shit so fast.
Speed reading.
Speed reading.
Read this novel while we walk back into court. You have like 20 seconds.
God, it's like fucking studying for a test right before you go for the test.
Exactly.
God.
Save.
That is indeed a save. God,
Date.
do you know how long this next part is or no?
Probably as long as the trial part we just did. Actually, probably longer.
Shit. Because that's like an hour then, isn't it?
Yeah, it's time to go to bed, man.
Damn, guys, we would definitely continue, but this is my last day in town, and I still gotta sleep, and I still gotta do stuff before I actually go. I'm sorry, guys, we cannot keep going with that situation going on.
We investigated for like half a day. We did trial for half a day. What's wrong? I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good, chunk.
We did do a lot of chunk, but yeah, we definitely got to call it there for now.
And I'm making all sorts of like reading errors. It's time for me to go to bed. Even Snake made one or two. And he's like flawless.
I make the best no reading errors ever. I'm super smart. Not
You got like a lot of practice.
Dude, I'm an elderly Japanese man.
I was my card.
Nice. It's a good card, dude.
I thought it was pretty fun.
It's the best. Shit. Alright, but yeah, that
wraps up Phoenix Whitefoot's
That does. Next week, no promises, because due to like jet lag and all that shit, but I will try. I doubt we'll have a video up, but I'm pretty sure these guys at least are still gonna do a stream or something.
We'll
like
talk about it.
They'll talk about it.
I'll play all the go-to games that we want to play.
Go for it, man. Just do whatever the fuck you want to do that night. Play fucking Dork Souls if you want. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I'm gonna be it.
No, fuck that. Play Magic Online. Just do it. Okay, probably not.
We'll just play a full game of the Witcher board game without you.
Oh, you fucking dick.
Scott actually loves that game.
I knew it. He was just being an asshole. He fucking. What?
Yeah, that's what he told me. Like immediately when we closed, he's like, "Actually, I gotta play this later with you." I was like, "Oh, I'm totally down, dude. I understand."
Bunch of bullshit.
Nake's in on it too. He said he wants to play.
Guys, for those asking about Always Sometimes Monsters, I really, really, really wanted to get stuff made to put up for the week while I'm gone, but I just didn't have the time to be able to do it. But I will put up everything that I have left of the footage for a video tomorrow for it.
I'll put up some videos.
He'll not do that.
It's true.
But yeah. So all the footage I have left of it, I'll make a video for it and I'll put that up for Monday. But I don't have all the other content that I wanted to put up. Like I was gonna do a Reads video and I was gonna do some like waste time videos and a bunch of other stuff too. But I literally just had no time to do it. So I apologize. Yep. I'm sorry. I'll try to make it up to you guys when I get back. That's usually what I do, is where I fuck up and then I'm like, well, time to do a bunch of streams and sell pajama pants. Yep. That's how I make it up when I've been gone. So
yeah, I've been gone. Buy my pants. Thanks,
hey,
guys.
They're fucking nice pants. Okay, they're badass.
God.
I like.
It's like they give you money and you're like, you're welcome.
Dude, they're fucking awesome pants.
Look at you. You like those pants? You gonna thank me for them? Huh? Fuck's wrong with you? Where's your manners? Little asshole.
That's true.
Now buy my book.
Dude, we gotta write a book like all the other fucking YouTubers do.
Are they doing that? Is that a thing now?
Some do, like fucking Shane Dawson, some other like makeup people, like drunk cooking person did. Joey Graceffa, I think is.
I want to buy a Digestine book just to burn it.
They're fucking got people like YouTubers they're selling their books that aren't even done yet. Like they're still selling it, like pre-orders on Amazon.
Ugh.
It's fucking stupid, dude.
We should do pre-orders and then not even write a book.
We should, because that's probably what they're fucking doing, and they're probably not even like writing the book themselves. They're just having someone else do it.
And if we actually have to put out a book, it'll be like 500 blank pages and a dedication in the beginning. That's it.
And we'll just like on like page like 36, in between all the blank pages, just like a dick.
The last page just says video games.
And like page like maybe 58, it'll be just say anime on like the top right.
I'll do it. Yeah.
Dude, that's a good book.
And you get the disc 2 from Final Fantasy VII with it. For
a scan of the disc 2. You can't even get the game. It's just a scan of them.
So anybody want to buy this book?
We should totally do it.
Christ.
Oh man.
Like the publisher would be talking to us, so like you're. So
are you like, sure?
So like 480 pages of just nothing. Yeah.
This is not gonna work. No, trust us.
It'll work.
It'll work. We're gonna be the next 50 Shades of Fuck. All right.
50 Shades of Fuck.
50 Shades of Fuck.
Christ.
Hannah Hart is fucking great. Fuck you, Cry. What? Look, I'm not insulting anyone who I said was making a book. I'm just saying that that's what YouTubers are doing. I don't even know who Hannah Hart is.
Ridiculous.
Which one's Hannah Hart? Is that like